Speaking from your own position, how did you find the transition from being within the Australian setup and then being out of the team?
You need to have something in plan when you leave, but the problem is you don't know when. You want to keep playing for Australia. It's the greatest privilege in the world, but you don't know when it's going to stop, and often comes quicker than you think.
What's it like for some? I mean, even if you are prepared, there can be some tough times. Have you had some experiences with some of your peers that have gone through tough transitions?
I think everyone deals with it in their own different way. Very difficult. I call it a long plane ride. Some guys get off early off the plane, and others get lucky enough to play 100 tests and go on and enjoy the whole trip up the front, and other guys are gone. So, and it's very difficult. You don't know when you're going to get the lemonade, and you have to deal with it, and it's ugly.
Can it be quite? I mean, you mentioned it can be a lonely experience. Is it an isolating experience to an extent?
It is a little bit, because with all respect, blokes of my day, Heels and Booney and AB and those guys, they went on, they got their own careers, and they're trying to win for Australia, and they're basically looking after yourself. Well, you're at home thinking, well, why aren't I on that plane? Why aren't I over in South Africa or over in England? So, and you have to deal with it. So, but that's the same with everyone, I think. People get retrenched, and people just have to deal with failure and adversity, and people deal with it better than most.
Is building resilience something that we should be looking at with the players coming through the system?
Yeah, I think so. Look, in my time, I had a job when I first started. I worked down pit for 3.5 months in coal mines in Yorkshire. I was a prison detective for 4 years while I was playing for Australia. A lot of the guys today have never had a job. They never understood what it was like to go for an interview. I had to prepare a presentation and all that. They just walk up and show their talents, and they're good to go. And they're the things that have got to be put in place. I thought, well, they've got to get off their own backsides and think about it, And some guys go through some real hardships. It's about having someone a mentor that we often have when we play cricket, but when we finish, we don't have.